Thokozani. Good day, everyone. Please welcome back. This is Gogo Mahaba again. Today, I want us to talk about dark or bad energy inside a house or maybe even in your property. What is causing all this? I've had several videos in the past where I was talking about negative energies, dark energies, things like that. Please, if you haven't seen those videos, you can go and check them so that you learn more about negative energies. The reason why sometimes I do videos about dark energies, negative energies, is because I want us guys to to know about these things, to protect ourselves from these things, because sometimes you buy that house only to find that that house is haunted, and now you start experiencing bad things in your life. Whatever is going there, it start affecting your health, it start affecting the relationship in your family, it start affecting your money, your work, and other things. And at the end, we don't know what is causing all these things. We end up thinking that we have bad luck. We end up thinking that God has turned his back on us. We end up thinking that our ancestors, they don't protect us anymore. They don't care about us anymore. We start having all those many questions. We don't have the answers, only to find out that the answer lies in that house, the house you are staying in. So I just want us to go through this, and from the videos, from the previous videos which I did about bad energies, dark energies in the house and everything, I also have a video where I was talking about how to protect your home from those dark energies, how to cleanse your home so that there are no dark energies in your home. So today I want us to talk about dark and bad energies in our homes or in our land. But before we start, I want to welcome those who are new. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe, like our page, hit the notification bell, and share our videos with your loved ones. Thank you so much, guys. Now let's start. A dark or a bad energy in your home or on your land. It can be ancient, dangerous. It can be, sometimes you find that maybe this is an energy. It's not like it's a bad energy, but maybe this is a spirit which is seeking help, a spirit which is seeking your attention. It can be that. So you need to be able to differentiate between the two. An energy which is bringing, negative things into your life, an energy which is seeking help. And you need to know how to go about it when you want to help this type of spirit, or whom to contact, the people whom you can call who will come and, cleanse your home or help this energy, this spirit, to be able to cross over into the light. A room or a house with an entity inside. So usually these are houses which have dark energies. You find that there is an entity in your house, there is a very bad spirit in your house, or sometimes it can be a good spirit, like I've said, a spirit which needs prayers so that it will be able to cross over, a spirit which needs understanding. Maybe this spirit doesn't know that it has died, this person doesn't know that he or she has died. So what you need to do is to make sure that you call people who work with this, paranormal investigators. You call psychics or even mediums, or even a priest who will come and pray for the spirit, so that they will explain to the spirit that it has died, and then they will pray for the spirit to look for the light, to follow the light, and to be able to cross over so that it rests in peace. Because if the spirit is not resting in peace, obviously you won't find peace in that house as well. It will terrorize you. It is not doing it intentionally. This is because it is suffering. When it suffers, you suffer as well. Okay, number one, once you enter the room, you feel very heavy. You can't even breathe properly. You feel very emotional. You feel sick. Your mood just changes like that. This is what you will feel. Once you enter this house every day, or once you enter this room every day, you feel like that. Sometimes it can even be at your workplace. Maybe you find that that office, there's something in that office, something is not right in that office. Maybe those office blocks were built where there used to be graves. And those graves, they were not like maybe taken properly, maybe be buried in another, place. Those people who were like sleeping there, who have been buried there, they were not taken properly to be buried in a new place. Maybe those things were not done. That's why then you start suffering, or you start experiencing one of the three, or one of these items which I just mentioned, or even all of them. Number two, sometimes you can see a black smoke floating. The black smoke usually represent demons. When you see, okay, let's say in this room or in this house, there's a spirit. This spirit is not a negative spirit. So when you see the spirit, you won't see black. No, you won't see black. You won't see a black smoke. But once you see a black smoke, you need to know that you are dealing with a demon, or you are dealing with a very, very negative spirit. So you need to be careful. You'll see this smoke floating. Maybe this smoke, it comes in the form of a ball or whatever shape that it can be. Or sometimes you see this black apparition. When you look at the apparition, you can see that, yeah, this is maybe this thing is shaped like a person. Maybe it is a demon or just a negative spirit. Sometimes it's an apparition, maybe of an animal. It's shaped like an animal, maybe a shape shifter, something like that. Then you need to know that you are dealing with a very negative energy, a demonic force. Sometimes you even see it at the corner of your eyes. When you are busy with something, you suddenly see something at the corner of your eyes. And when you look around, you don't see it anymore. But then it comes and goes, it comes and goes. Then you need to know that something is not right where you're staying. That place needs to be cleansed, or otherwise it will affect everyone who comes in that room. Number three, you feel like someone is watching you, or something is watching you. You always have this gut feeling that something is watching me. Whenever you are in that kitchen, when you're busy doing your dishes, or when you're busy cooking or doing whatever you're doing, you always have a feeling that something is watching me. It comes over and over and over again. Know that you are not wrong. Yes, it's true. A very demonic force is watching you. So you need to be careful. You need to protect yourself. Number four, you feel creepy and fear as soon as you enter the room. Whenever you enter that room, you start having fear. You start feeling creepy. You feel scared. You feel very anxious. Sometimes you feel as if the tips of your hair, it's like, going, it's like standing up, it's going out of your hair, something like that. There was some time that I did a video where I was giving this type of examples about a place which is not okay. Maybe where you are in a place where there is a spirit. It can be a ghost, it can be any type of spirit, it can be a good spirit or a bad spirit. But immediately, the first thing I said, that the first thing that will come to you before you can even see that spirit or that ghost, it will be, you're gonna feel it with the tips of your hair. Someone sent a very silly comment. This person said to me, okay, and then what if I'm bald? What if I don't have hair at all? And even the way this person sent the question, it was not in a polite way, it was not in a good way. So that's why I always say that I really like people who send good comment, or good questions, not questions which are like silly, not questions which are like I feel when I read that question, I feel like this person is like mocking me or something. So I always accept good questions, good comments, and then I will also respond to those type of questions. So you enter this room and then you feel as if the tip of your hair, it's like standing up. Then immediately you are filled with fear. You feel creepy immediately. You need to know that something is not right. Sometimes it will even affect the your backbone, where the chakras lies. It affects then you start having this pain at your backbone. Know that something is not right in that room. Number five, you suddenly feel very cold, as if something or a spirit or something like an entity is standing right next to you. When that spirit comes close to you, you're going to feel very cold. Or immediately as you enter that room, you feel very cold. Know that there is a spirit, a very dark one in that room. That is why you're feeling very, very cold. You feel icy cold. But then when you get out of that room, go to the next room, you don't feel the cold anymore. The room temperature is just okay. Number 6, sometimes you even hear footsteps, a knocking. It can be a knocking at the door, on the walls, on the ceiling, something like that. A growling. When you hear a growling, be scared. This is demonic. Or sometimes you just start hearing a music. Yes, when they want to scare you, they will play a music. If maybe there is a radio in that house or a piano or something, or a guitar, then you start hearing the sounds as if someone is playing the guitar or someone is playing the piano. But when you go there, there's no one there. If it's a radio, when you get there, when you get next to it, it stops. When you move, it starts playing again. You need to be very scared. You need to be careful, because you need to know that this is a very serious energy. This is a very dangerous energy. It can even be a poltergeist, because that one can do anything. It can even move furniture. It can move things. It can make you scared, and it can even attack you. Any negative energy, any demonic energy, or a poltergeist energy can attack you. Sometimes it even opens doors, closes doors, things like that. Okay, number 7, cupboard's door, taps, etc. opening themselves. The shower opens itself, it closes itself. The taps, maybe at the kitchen sink, they open themselves, they close themselves. Cupboard doors does open, close, open, close. Then you need to know that you are dealing with a very serious energy. Don't take it for granted. If you are a parent, you know that your kids are the first ones who will experience all these things. When your child comes to you and say to you, "Mommy, I saw this at night," don't take that for granted, because it's real, it's happening. Immediately take action. Because as you keep on telling your child to, keep quiet about this, there's nothing happening, it's just a dream, things like that, you are telling your child lies, and the child knows that this is the truth. And the minute you are like taking your time, the more powerful that thing, that spirit is becoming, then it might even possess your child. At the end, your child start doing, bad things. Your child no longer concentrate at school. The child starts failing. The child start doing bad things. The child, start drinking, smoking, all those things. Starts using drugs. You don't know why. You think that you are a bad parent. You are not. The problem is you didn't listen when the child was telling you this, that, "Mommy, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. You will only believe when you saw it yourself. This is what you're waiting for. So as soon as your child tells you that, "I saw 1, 2, 3, believe your child and immediately take action. Number 8, your items or objects seems to disappear and reappear. You enter the room, you take your phone and put it on the table, and then you go to the cupboards to do something. You come back, you want to take the phone and do something with the phone is no longer there. You just put that phone there 2 minutes ago or 3 minutes ago. It just disappeared. You start looking all over the place, even in the places where you know that, but I never entered that bedroom. You start looking everywhere. And when you come back in that room where you've put your phone in, you find your phone on that table where you've just put it. It disappeared and it came back. So this spirit is showing you that I am here. I am right here. And maybe I want to destroy you or something like that. God is just telling you what is capable of doing. And sometimes I find that this spirit doesn't want you in this house. Maybe this used to be, maybe this person which is haunting this house used to be the owner of this place, or maybe used to be the owner of this land, or maybe this person died a very terrible death, or yes, maybe there are demonic forces. Maybe there's an opening for the other side. There's an opening for the spiritual realm or something. So it's showing you that I am here. And sometimes it wants to frighten you, because remember, these things, they feed on our fear. When we are frightened, they become more powerful. Yes, you might try to stay strong, thinking that it will go away. It won't go away. All you need to do, get people who know about this, who works with this, who have gone training to stop these things or to chase them. Get them, and then they will come and help you. Don't do it yourself, unless if you know how to do it. Otherwise, you'll open more doors. You'll open more portals into your home. Number 9, domestic animals start behaving in a very odd way. Usually when they see something, when they see a ghost or a spirit, they are the first thing to see. Domestic animals see things before we can see them. Once this animal started acting in a very odd way, know that my dog or my cat, it sees something very scary. Then immediately make sure that you check around what is happening. Or you can put a camera in that room, and then the following day you check and see what is happening. Maybe you'll see whatever is haunting your place, and it might be very scary. So if you don't want to be scared, rather call paranormal activities so that they come and check what is happening. Yeah, when your animals start behaving in a very odd way, you need to know that they can see something which you cannot see. And this thing which which these animals can see, it's very scary. It's very demonic. That's why the animals are starting to act like that. Number 10, you feel someone pulling your blankets. Maybe you're sleeping at night, and always when you're sleeping, you feel like someone is like pulling the blankets. This thing, it comes and goes. It happens over and over again. Don't take it for granted. Next time, it will attach itself to you, or it can even attack you. It can scratch you. Sometimes you feel like this thing is pulling my legs. It will start by removing blankets. The second step, it pulls your legs. Or it will even start touching you at night when you're sleeping, as if someone or something is sitting on top of you or sleeping on top of you. That's what it will do. Or pull you by the hair. Or it will even start strangling you. So, and I want you to know that the entity, demonic powers, will try to break any relationship that you have with other people. It will try to break the relationship or the bond which you have with your family. Thank you so much, guys. This is all that I have for you for today. And then this is part 1. And then we're going to do, next time on part 2, we're going to do what causes a haunting place. What causes it? For us to be able to deal with those things, with those negative energies or those demonic forces, what's causing this? What's causing this? Like I said, sometimes maybe it's a very good spirit, a spirit which wants to rest, but something is blocking its way to follow the light. We need to understand, we need to have the history of the place we are staying in, so that we are able to solve whatever is troubling us. We are able to to close this portal, or we are able to pray for these people so that they will see the light. The spirit, they will see the light, and then they will sleep peacefully. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely day.